Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play that we're doing in lieu of Minecraft. We're going to be doing some Dwarf Fortress. Now, if you're going to be watching this and hoping that this is going to be a wonderful tutorial and show you exactly how to play Dwarf Fortress, then stroll on, because it's not going to be. I'm not that adept at using Dwarf Fortress. I do love the game, I think it's fantastic. I'm just not that good at playing it. Some of the key bindings lose me on occasions, but you know, it's one of these things, you play it more, you get better. So if you're wanting to see something where somebody cocks up and you can leave comments saying what have you done that for, you stupid moron, then this is probably the video for you. If you've never played Dwarf Fortress before, then watch anyway, because you might not feel quite as bad when you see how somebody who has been playing it for a while is actually probably worse than you. So with that said, let's continue. We're going to create a new world. Now obviously create a new world, it does take quite a bit of time to do this, so I'll pause the video while this is happening, but just so you can see the settings, I'm going to do it on world side of large. History, we're just going to set to medium. Number of civilizations, again I think we'll just keep that to medium. Number of sites, medium. Number of beasts, we're going to put that to low, and natural savagery we're going to put to low as well, because to be honest I don't want to be interrupted by like crows and tigers and that lot coming snaffling stuff, so I don't really want that. Mineral occurrence, we're going to have frequent, because I want to make sure that I can actually see something, and then we're going to press Y to go, and that should do it. Come on. No. Y to go. Doesn't seem to like me at the moment. Oh, it's just when I've got caps lock on. Huh. There we go. Right. That is now building our world, and while that is going along, we'll just pause the video for a second. Our world has finished creating around us. We've got 250 years worth of history here, so we're going to press P to export that as an image, and then enter to accept that world. It just saves all that. And then after this is done, which shouldn't take too long, we'll start trying to find our location where we're going to embark to. So nearly there. Just while that's building, what we're going to be doing is, instead of going through the whole rigmarole of create our own embarking profile, we're just going to use one of the tube video ones which are included with this. We're using the lazy noob pack here, so we'll have all the profiles on here as well. So we'll be using Captain Duck's tutorial 2012 one for this. Always seems to have everything that I need, so that's just finishing that bit off now. Hopefully it's not going to be too long and not going to make me regret not pausing it at this point. Here we go. So we'll start playing, and that's going to now be region 2. I was just playing around with this before, so that's why we've got another region in there. So we're going to do Dwarf Fortress mode and let that load up, and here we go. So for anybody who's not played Dwarf Fortress, on this side we've got 3 windows here and the 3 maps. This one on our right is the entire world. This one in the middle is the region of what we're looking for, so you can see where our cursor on the world is here. So this region is, if we just have a look at it, it's probably about this bit that I hope you can see. I hope this video is recording my mouse, so it's going to be a bit stupid what I'm doing here, but if you see my mouse going around this world bit, that's around about what we're seeing on this region bit. And then this local section is probably, I think it's usually around 2b2 on there, and we can scroll around. It might actually just be 1b1. Actually, yeah, I think it's 1 by 1. So this region, this local bit here, is just one of those bits in the region. So if you're not used to Dwarf Fortress, you've not played it before, you can see here's the world map, but this whole world map is actually drilling down all the way down to here, and you can see this 4x4 in the local. That is going to be the area that we're going to be playing in when we actually get to play the game. So you can, if you can get that, grasp that, you can soon see that the enormity of the game itself. And all this world was just generated for us. Anybody used to Minecraft, you'd be used to world gen seeds and things like that. Well, that's basically how this has been created here. I mean, instead of just creating the world, we've actually created 250 years worth of history. So the world itself is created, and then civilizations come, build monuments and roads and towns and villages, and over time they can either flourish or die, things like that. So we've got more than just a physical continent to work with, we've got all this history as well. So what we want to do is have a look around here and find somewhere where we would like to start the game. Now you can see as we move around this region map, you can see that the world, our position on the world, actually moves as well. So you can see us going along, and as we're hitting various tiles, you can see on this part it's giving us some information on what is around on this area of this tile that we found. So you can see it's a temperate savanna. It's very sparse with trees, moderate amount of other vegetation. That's things like bushes, shrubs, things like that, things we could eat, or things that are just shrubs and leaves and things. The surroundings is calm, so we know that we're not going to get attacked very much by anything. And there is a stream, and that's the name of the stream. Again, everything in this history, you get the probability that somebody in history has found this stream and give it a name, just as you can see we've got region names and things like that. So all these regions have been given names, also generated by all this history. And then underneath that you can see what we're probably going to find here. So there's clay in the area. It's got a very deep amount of soil on the surface going down, so it might take us a few layers before we get down to actually stones or anything. It's got some shallow metals and deep metals as well, and notice that's plural on both of them. It will change to deep metal or shallow metal. So see, there you go, shallow metal but deep metals. So there's only one type of metal in the shallow area when we start mining. So you can see there's all various things we can have a look and find the bit that we're after, but because of the enormity of what we've got here, it is going to take quite a while to find something that we're happy with. If we press lowercase f, you can see we've got this find desired location, and we can fill in the bits and pieces that we want, and hopefully find something that we are a lot happier with. So savagery, we will say that we want a low amount of savagery in there. Evil, we want a low amount of evil. Elevation, I'm not really bothered whether it's up or down. Temperature, I'm not bothered. Rain, I'm not bothered. Drainage, not bothered. Flux-stone, yes, I want that. Aquifer, which is just like the way I see it is, it's like water, on the water table. So you could dig down and end up finding that you're below the water table and gets flooded, things like that. I'm not sure whether that is actually what it is, but that's what I viewed it as. So that causes us some problems, so we don't want an aquifer in there. River, I'm going to leave that open. We want multiple shallow metals and multiple deep metals. Soil, we're not bothered about, and clay, I'm not really bothered about again. So we'll hit enter on that, and it will start doing the search. And you can see all these red crosses here. Is it going to, that's telling us whereabouts it's got to. It's gone for a second, but I'm sure they'll come back. There we go. That's all the bits that it's searched so far, and you can see where it's up to. Now again, like the world gen, this can take quite a while, so we'll pause the video at this point and we'll come back when that's finished. Okay, welcome back. We've just gone through our search. It didn't find anything coming up to our search criteria, so I'm not entirely sure what to do. So I've been looking around, and I found this area here, which has got a good amount of trees, heavily forested. We've got shallow and deep metals. The only thing that it is missing is the flux stone. So you've got flux stone there, but only one shallow metal. And the more shallow metals you've got, the more chance that you've got of finding some iron, which is going to be pretty important. So, and that's quite near. I think if you can see on this local, this is a part of a settlement, so we don't want to be too close to anybody. See any settlement here? Seems to be the flux stone which is the problem for it. There's flux stone, but again, no deep metals. Untamed wilds. That doesn't sound very good. I'm not entirely sure whether it is good or not, but yeah. Trees are scarce. See, that's looking good. Shallow metals, deep metals, flux stone, but it's in the wilderness and it's scarce when it comes to trees. So wood is going to be another important thing. So we don't want to. Right. Okay. I'm going to pause the video again while I have a look around, and yeah. Well, I'll have a look around off camera and see what we get back to. Okay, we're back. We didn't have very much luck trying to find somewhere. I even generated a completely new world, which is what we're looking at now. And I still couldn't find anywhere which had everything that I was after. And I seem to remember I've been doing a bit of looking around on various websites, and it could be that there might be a bug in the reporting of flux stone. Now, if you don't know what flux stone is, it was something that was put into when you was melting down iron, for example, or other metal ores. A flux stone was something that was put in to the metal mixture, the molten mixture, and it would take the impurities off, so you got a purer metal result. So that's why we need flux stone. Things like chalk, marble, things like that with flux stones, lime as well. So we're gonna take a chance that we're gonna find flux stone anyway, and because we're gonna be here all day if we don't. So we've found this area. It's heavily forested, so we've got plenty of wood, thick vegetation, it's calm surroundings. I've got clay and shallow and deep metals, very deep soil, but we can deal with that. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll press the E button to embark. Are you sure you want to embark here? Now you've told me, I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, I might actually go there, only for the fact, because it's still got all the... Oh, we've got something next to us, haven't we? Yeah, we might go here. It's still got all the other bits and pieces that we was looking for, but we've also got a river, and we're not as close to that surroundings, town or village or whatever it was, that settlement. Oh yeah, let's just have a look at the biomes. Just the two. We're kind of straggling the both of them. Right, yeah. We'll go here. Yes, we're going to embark, and these are the profiles that we were talking about before. So we're going to go with the tutorial one from Captain Duck, the 2012, because that gives us 2 miners, a mason, a carpenter, a woodcutter, and a crafter, a farmer, a cook, and a hunter. So we'll go with that. Now, if we press P on this, it says there's no cave lobsters available and no fish available. So we're going to have to correct that now. This is the bit that always foxes me out a little bit. So you're going to have to... Here we go, this is the one. So we want some cave lobsters, and I think you can N for new, and if we put in cave, and we should be able to find cave lobsters. It should be fish, I think. Cave lobster, yeah. So we will have some of those. Oh, bugger. Try that again. Could have just dropped it. Well, not dropped it, but got rid of it. So we've got some cave lobsters, and we should be able to... Yeah, we'll take some cave lobsters. What was the other one? I think rat meat, was it? P? Fish. So N for new again. Cave fish. So we'll have some of them, and so we'll have 8 of those. Cow meat. Well, another one of them. Still got some points left. Dog meat. Ugh. And we'll take some more plump helmets because they always come in. Some more points left. Take some plump helmet spawn so we can still grow some. Take some more bolts. Right, we'll leave it at that. So S to save there, is it? No. Shift and space to abort. Right. Tab. See, the screen doesn't always go back. Shift and space. That's it. Ugh. Right, so we'll Shift and F to give our fortress a name. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Just press R for a random one. Submerged wheel. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that. that'll do. G, Shift and G, capital G, to name our group. Again, we'll just random town, isn't it? The Kind Rag, yeah, like that. So our group is called the Kind Rag, and our fortress is going to be called, what was it called again? Forgotten. Submergedwheel. So that should do us. E to embark. Oh, that should. There we go. So we've arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into forbidden wilderness beyond your harsh trek scene. Finally ended, your party of 7 is about to make an outpost for the glory of all Navotok. There's almost no supplies left, but as you put no supplies left, but with stout labour comes substance, whether by bolt, plough or hook. Provide your dwarfs, you are expecting a supply caravan. Should come just before winter, so that should be autumn. But it's spring now, enough time to delve, secure lodgings. The black bears get hungry, so we've got black bears around us. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Strike the earth. So, into the game itself now, finally. Just let it generate the world around us. I'm not sure how long this video's gone on so far. I think it's nearly about 20 minutes. Come on, come on, come on. I'm tempted to pause the video, but I just know if I pause it now, that the game will then be ready, because that is the way my luck normally goes. Yeah, here we go. So if we tab like that, just make our screen bigger. So the game's paused at the moment. You can see that because it's got pause up in the top left hand corner. So here is our area. I don't know what all this red stuff is. I'm not entirely sure. So there's the river flowing around us. The black area, basically, it's on like levels. Oops. So if we do shift, we can go up or down levels. But we want to be quite close to that river, so we want to really keep on this level. And I think we might go over to this side if we can. I'm not sure whether we'll get over there with that river being level 7. Always tunnel under there, so we'll stick on this side for now, and we'll start making some commands. So what do we want? D for designations, and we want to chop down some trees, which is T, and we're gonna chop down all the trees in this area. So from there, press enter and come down and across. So all the trees in that area are now going to get cut down. We'll also, while we're here, do some plant gathering, which is P. So same area again, and we'll just get all this cleared out. So we'll gather all the plants in that area. Now we're going to need somewhere to put all this wood, so we're just going to make a stockpile, which I think is P, yeah, and it's going to be a wooden stockpile, which is W, and again, we think we'll put this stockpile, we'll just put it over here for the time being. So that should do it. So all our wood is going to go there for the time being. Now we also want to start digging as soon as possible. Now we've got two options. We could dig into this mountain, or we could dig straight down. Now I'm open to either to be honest, but got a feeling that it might be a little bit more defendable if we dig into this mountain. So if we do another designation and we're going to mine, which for some strange reason is D and not M as you would think, obviously it must conflict with another key press, so we're going to mine into here. So we'll mine into this rock face here, and we'll just mine that far to start off with, and we'll see what we come up with. In fact, I think we might mine a little bit more, so we'll mine that far, and we'll just see what we come up with. In fact, no. Yeah, come on. We'll just see what kind of rocks there for the time being. So if we come out of that and press K, we should be able to examine what's under our cursor. And that's just clay. It's just a clay wall. And this red stuff is clay loam. Okay, so we're just going to be digging into clay for the time being, which is cool. We can make that work. So if we unpause that and get this area all going. Now there's going to be some other things we need, like workshops for example, so we can then start making some items. So B for build, and we want a workshop which is W, and if we go up and down this list we want a carpenter's workshop, so that's C, and we'll put the carpenter's workshop close to where the wood pile is so it doesn't have to go very far, and we'll make that out of cedar logs. Okay, so that is going to get built now. So all our dwarfs running around. Now while they're doing that, let us go over to Dwarf Therapist, which is an add-on. It lets us control our dwarfs a little bit better. So let's see what we've got. So we've got, you can see anything which has got this blue square next to it is what they've been assigned a task to do, and the white blob in the middle, and you can see these white blobs vary in size. It says whether they've got skills in that area. So the bigger the blob, the more skills they've got. Just because they've got no skills at all doesn't mean that you can't use them in that area. It's just that they're not going to be very good at it. So you can see we've got two miners, fairly decent miners. So what I'm going to do for ease is just give them a nickname of miner, and the same on this one. So when I'm looking in Dwarf Fortress, it should show them by the nickname, and yeah, we'll leave that like that. So we'll commit those changes so that it's now done. Now what else have we got? We've got a carpenter here, so we'll set his nickname Tar, and this bloke here is a farmer, so we'll set his name. He's also our cook and our brewer at the moment. This bloke here is our gem cutter and setter, and this is our hunter, so we'll set his name to hunter as well. So we will commit them changes, so that's done, and we'll head back to Dwarf Fortress, see how they're doing. So yeah, you can see we're getting quite a bit of wood going. Now we can see we've got a message at the bottom saying that our hunter is cancelled because he's not got any more ammunition, so we're going to have to cure that. So we'll do B for buildings, W for workshop, and we're going to make, let's see, it is a craft dwarves workshop, which is R, and we will put that next to our carpenter's workshop, and again we'll make that from cedar logs. while we're here as well, as we'll come out of that, we will go to our unit list, and this is all our units, our people. You can see there's our hunter. Now if we, I always get confused on this, so if we do C to zoom to that creature, and so G for general, no, let's try that again. Unit list, V views the creature, C to zoom to the creature. Is it B for labour? No. C for combat? No. What I'm trying to do is we should have a hunting dog, and I want to assign the hunting dog to him. There we go. So that was P, I think. Yeah, P. And E for work animals, and that's the only animal that we've got, which is a stray hunting dog, which is tame. So if we enter on that, one hunting beast has been assigned. So he has now got that hunting dog with him. Right, so we want to start building some stuff now. So if we press Q and come over to our workshops, we can start adding some tasks. So A, to add a new task, it's going to be a task which we're going to make out of wood, W, and we want to make some bolts for our hunter because he's got a crossbow, so he's going to need some bolts. So we'll add, we can only add a maximum of 10 tasks, so we make 10 bolts, so that's good. And Q again, and we'll come over to our carpenter's workshop, new task, and we're going to get him to make some beds, because we're going to need some beds. We're going to have some grumpy dwarves. I'll just fill it up, make 10 beds for now. I know we've only got 7 dwarfs, but right, how are our miners doing? Right, okay, so they've cleared out all this part here, and that was just clay. So let's dig down another level and let's see what we've got. So designation, and we're going to do a downward stairwell, which is J. So we'll cut out a downward stairwell here, like that, and then if we go, that's up a level, that's down a level. Yep, we want an upward downward staircase, which is I, beneath it, like that. In fact, if we go down another level, I am going to put one staircase down quite a few levels, and we can see what rocks we've got available to us and what resources. Yeah, so we'll let that carry on. So they're going to start digging that out now. Now it's raining at the moment, so I'm not going to have very many happy dwarves. So let's see if we can do something about that. We'll come down. Yellow jasper. Let's have a look. K. What kind of rock is this? It's clay stone wall. Some more clay stone wall. Some jet. Jet again. What's this red stuff? That's clay stone wall. That is kaolinite. I'm not too sure what that is. Bituminous coal. That's going to come in handy. Right. Okay, let them continue mining all that out. We'll come back up here. Let's see how all this is doing. Now, one thing, yeah, no. Oh, we found a cavern already. That is... I'm not sure whether that's good or bad. There can be creepers in caverns, but it's not a deep cavern. We're only on level 16, so we're not that far down, so I can't see it being anything too bad. I think what I'll do is if we go right, so if we come up to this level and designate to mine in that direction, for a bit. And what I'm hoping is that, yeah, we should be able to dig around that cave. Oh, stupid sticky keys, no, I don't want one. Okay, so how's things going back on the surface? Yeah, not too bad so far. There's still oh, all this red stuff is clay, isn't it? Clay pebbles. Yeah, quite a bit of clay around here. So if we do want to start putting any bumblebee work, if we do want to doing any pottery later on, then that's going to come in useful for that. We've struck native gold. There's a bit of result. Yeah, some gold down there. Yeah, I think what we're going to do as well is cancel this digging down here, because I don't want to go any further in that direction. Yeah, let's cancel all that. And we'll block this off somehow later on, probably. Okay, so I'll pause that, let them carry on digging down there. And then what I want to do is to get downward stairs there, and then an upward downward stairs all the way down to there. That should avoid all that mine, because I done that cave system, because I do not want to start messing with that cave system quite yet. And let them carry on. So let's go back to the surface and see how everything is going on here. We'll have a look over here. So he's constructing beds and he's making wooden bolts. We'll make a little storage pile for all this furniture, so that's you for a furniture stockpile. and it will just be a small one for now, so we'll just make that it. At least you can put those beds there for the time being. We'll also, as well, we will get B and W for workshops, and we want a mason's workshop. We'll just put that there. And now we've got some rock to play with. We'll make it out of stone to save our wood supply. If we do cut down too many trees, I'm not too worried about this at the moment, if we do cut down too many trees, then the elves get on your back. I think we're okay for the time being. We'll designate another tree felling area, because I want to get all these trees out of the way as well. So all those trees can go as well. Now, let's see. I want to get our dwarves inside as soon as possible, so if we mine out another area, and I'm thinking in this direction, if we do a corridor there, and I'm thinking room like that, which can have an entrance there, an entrance there, and that can be a meeting hall, and another one there, which we won't dig out yet, so we won't join it in, but we'll join it exactly the same there and there, so we've got an in and an out, and we might make that into a dormitory. In fact, I'll split that into two, and we can have a dormitory and something else. We just have one extra on that, in fact, just to make that nice and even. Just a bit anal like that. Do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. We might be able to use some of these pools for water supply. That's another thing I really want to do. Let's designate some water supply. So that's zoning. So I for a zone, and we're going to make this into a zone here, and that zone is going to be a water source. So we'll get all the water from that location there. We'll make another stockpile for refuse before things start getting a little bit too messy, and we don't want that right near us because it's going to smell, so we'll make that there, and that is going to be a refuse spawn. What it should do is, I think that let's just check, yeah, refuse. Okay, that's looking good so far. I've not started on that yet. They're still heading off in that direction. Oh, they're nearly there as well, so they should come back up here. I want to block that off as well. This old yeah, that old staircase I want to block off, so nothing, just in case there is any nasties down in that mine, that cave system, they don't start coming up. So we'll go to our mason's workshop and we'll add a rock block command to make some blocks, like brick type things. So I'll add a few of them, and anything else that we want? No, not for now. I'll tell you what, we'll have a couple of doors as well. So here they are, they're now busy working on our what is going to be our meeting area. We want to do, let's have a look. Just thought of something else that we might need. Add to that, we're going to need some tables and some chairs for our meeting area. So where's, I can see chair. Don't know. Where's that arm standing up there? Get rid of that. So add a new task. We've got a couple of chairs and we want to take a couple of tables as well, which is not. There it is, table. Just put two. We're going to need far more than that, but I'll do just for now. It's raining again. There's a song in there somewhere. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just get this to a point where we've got our dormitory and our eating area set up. And then we'll probably call this an episode for now. Our hunter's out of ammunition again. So let's sort that. Oh, we should have a craft dwarf, right? And we will get him to make some wooden bolts. And we'll just press R to put that on repeat. So we'll just carry on making those. Right, another thing that we're probably going to need is a butcher, because if he's out catching our tea, we're going to need somebody to butcher that. So, now we'll leave it for now, because I'm making too much stuff outside and I want to start making it inside. Right, I'm going to pause the video while these two jokers carry on mining, because I'm really waiting for them two to finish before we can carry on. So pause the video and we'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. Our mine's just finished cutting that room out, so we're just gonna, for the time being, just keep it nice and neat, hide the mess that's on the floor, so all this rock and that, we'll just hide that out of the way. So that's designations B, and that's H for hide, so we'll just hide all of that. You can see I've already hidden everything on that side as well. So that hides all that, and what we'll do is B for build, and we'll start getting some beds in. Now, for beds, we'll put our beds over on this side, so one bed there, and we've got a pine bed and another bed there. Okay, that'll do for now, and we'll put, we haven't got our tables yet. Our chair, got chair, put that down. Only got the one, So they should start bringing that down now. And I wonder if we've got a door yet. D for door? No, we need a door. No door. Don't go around to making the door yet. So we've got some of our items in there. Let's hide. Cancel that. Hide. Press one key. See, I told you I wasn't very good at this. I can never remember the key commands. So B and H. We'll just again we'll just hide everything there. It's still there, they can still use it. It's just gonna hide it out of our way so it looks a bit neater. Let's see our he's busy still making them. Our carpenter isn't there, he's probably hauling some of the stuff and I don't want him to do that, so let's go back to Dwarf Therapist and our carpenter tell him he doesn't do any hauling. Give me those changes. So at least he will stop moving all this furniture around and start getting down to the task of actually building stuff. Right, another thing I want to do while we're here, because I need that, is I'm going to chisel down, so, or channel down as it's called, and I'm going to make a channel, and I can't because it's going to interfere with my bedroom. I was going to make a channel there, I can't. Didn't think that one out right, did I? I was going to make a moat here. It looks like I will not be able to. Alright, we'll think about our defences later on. Not too later, to be honest. We don't want to be snuck up upon. Right, another thing we're going to do is we're going to define another zone. And we're going to put this zone over here. And this is going to be a pen and pasture to keep our animals in, which is N for pen and pasture, and capital N we can set what we're going to put in there, and we're not going to put the dogs or the cats, but we will put the ewe and the ram in there, and all the hens and the rooster for now. Yeah, so that'll keep them. Yeah, that's that. So back down here, what do we want? Yeah, we're going to make a kitchen. So that's another B and W for workshops. And kitchen. There. So we're going to build a kitchen there out of claystone, why not? And we're also going to build a still so we can get some drinks going without claystone as well, so just put them there for now. We'll make another stockpile. We'll make that. Oh no, it's farm plot stockpile. And we'll make this for food. And we'll put that there. It doesn't have to one. And if we alter the settings on that, it should be S. And what type of food? Well, we don't want plants, seeds, leaves. Everything else to be fine. We just really want food you can eat. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so this is looking okay. And let's go back up a level. And we were on clay here, weren't we? Let's get our miners digging again. So we want to designate a mining area, and we're going to mine out that section there. We're going to again split that into two. Let's just do that bit for now, and we're going to start a little farm going. The other thing we're going to do is block this off, so we want to build a floor. Now I might be in the wrong bit for that. I think I am. Yes, it's not there, is it? I think that's really more to place items you've already built. Where would it be? Would it be I? No, that's zones. Designation. It's really for mining type things. Oh, it must be great if you're used to this. But everybody is looking at the screen now. It's there! Yeah, but it's easy for you. Designations, no. Build. I thought it was on build. There we go. It's capital C. I want to build a floor, and we can change the size and shape of that floor like so, and we're going to put it now. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do it there? I think I might want to do it there. And hopefully that should stop any creepers from coming up. Right, let's get back up here. We've got our bit here take now, which is going to be our farm. So we want to build, oh, back up to that, we want to build a farm. And again we can change the size of this, so That's going to be the area of our farm. So place that, and our farmer should come along and till that soil. In the meantime, we're going to designate that to be mined out as well. Right. That should do us for now. We'll call this an episode and end it for now. And we'll see you on the next one. Sorry if this has been long. It looks like it might have been about 40 minutes, but always just seem to be a bit long when we're first setting these things up. So we'll see you on the next episode, and thanks for joining me. Try and subscribe, leave a comment, and I know what I'm doing right or wrong. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.